everybody.
Hi, everybody. If you're watching live on YouTube right now, you can join us in the chat there. We shared this on Facebook,
Right.
so it's not going to show, like, we're not going to necessarily see the chat on Facebook.
We won't see the chat on Facebook. You need to come to YouTube for us to be able to see your chat and answer your questions and stuff. So, how was your week?
Crazy so far. We're starting to get into the start of the school year stuff at work, which is great.
Yay! Exciting time for Ken.
It's wonderful.
Exciting time. Help me. Help me. So, we're doing some Thanksgiving cards today. This is actually the first in a series that we're doing. I don't remember what we named it.
Let's look at the picture. Holiday Head Start.
Holiday Head Start Celebration Series. So we will be doing holiday cards to get ready for the holidays. That way you have enough to do with the holidays. You don't need to worry about making cards and stuff. So might as well get them done now. So you could do cards while you're at your kids' sporting events, while you're waiting for your kids to come home from camp, all that stuff.
You could take them camping with you, like have everything ready to go and just put them together while you're camping.
Kind of like a bug out card bag.
Mm-hmm.
So when you leave for the weekend or something.
So a bug out bag like civilization is ending, but
Yes,
you're going to have cards
but you're
for the
gonna have
holidays.
cards made for the holidays. Because civilization may end, but you're ready for Thanksgiving/fall. So we are using two different kits from Queen and Company tonight. Ken, slide one. So we are using the Happy Harvest Fall Kit. And there is our affiliate link at the top. It is the picture on the left of the screen right now. And we are using the Halloween Hooplah Kit, which is the picture on the right. Now, right now, at the time of this recording, the Halloween Hooplah Kit is sold out. But I know from our friend Wendy that the Halloween Hooplah Kit is coming back in stock in August. So you guys will be able to go to the link at the bottom of the screen and sign up for an email notification of when the Halloween Hooplah Kit is back in stock. And Wendy, the owner of Queen and Company, told me that they are expected sometime in August.
So our friend Wendy says they can barely hear us.
Oh yeah, look on the repeater. Did the master switch get turned down?
I didn't touch anything.
All right, give us a second. Ken's gonna work his way around to our control room and turn up the master volume just a tad. How about now? Is that better, Wendy? Wendy. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. So everything on the meters looks good.
Nope, Wendy said no.
All I can think of is it's YouTube because our settings here look okay. Don't know if anybody else is watching because the meter is all the way up in the application and it's almost all the way up here.
I'll turn it up a little bit more.
It's now all the way up.
The master volume?
Yes, the master volume.
How about the volume on each one of our... How about now? I think that might sound better.
And I'm talking now. The meter's a little bit higher.
This is a test.
Well, it's going to have to be good enough.
Yeah, because nothing changed on our end. I don't understand. Well, hopefully.
Still can't hear. Don't know. Is anybody else watching? I see some other viewers. If they're logged in, you can chat and let us know. But there's really nothing we can do.
Do you have your phone? We will log in here and see what we can hear. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3.
I can hear it here, so I'm thinking, Wendy, it might be a you.
A you? Yeah, well, it sounds okay here. All right. Better with my headphones. Okay. So those are the two kits that we're using. And then we are using some additional stuff. We are using Foundation 1 and 2, which are die sets that help you add elements to your cards. We have our set of bling books. Now these are the bling books for 2019. Every year there's bling books and they kind of change what's in them. Each bling book contains a certain type of embellishment in many different colors. And then we are using a new paper pad that they've come out with called Petite Patterns.
So I'm pasting some of the links into the chat, so if you're on YouTube, you can get those easily in the chat.
And those are affiliate links. So by you purchasing through our affiliate links, we get a small commission at no charge to you, and that makes them what, Ken?
Awesome.
Awesome. So Ken's copying and pasting. Now, if you use any of our links, everything that you buy for that session, we will get credit for. So you don't have to use every single one of our links. Once you click on our link, everything for that shopping session, and I think for 15 days after that, we get credit for. So we would like to thank you in advance. And now we're back to us. So we are going to do 3, count them, 3 cards tonight. I will do 2 and Ken will do 1.
And before we start, just a reminder that if you're watching any of the links on Facebook, you actually want to come over to YouTube if you want to join into the chat.
Right, because if you're on Facebook, we aren't. We're just showing on Facebook. We are on YouTube. So you can watch on Facebook, but if you want to chat with us or ask questions, you have to come to YouTube.
So I believe up top should be a link, and they can click on that to go over to the page on YouTube, not just look at it in the frame.
I don't see a link
on Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook. I'm doing video.
I know. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
Okay. Put your hands down. So why don't you switch to overhead, and the first card, I have everything cut out and ready to go. So with this kit, you get glitter cardstock. You get it in orange and in this gold here. So I'm going to use orange as my background. So I'm just going to use my trusty old Fun Stamper Journey tape runner. If you're new to Crafts by 2, we love this tape. And then the way that I line up my card is I stand it up, put my hand over to the side, line up the side, both flat on the table, and then push it down. Ta-da! And this is one of the shapes from
The
Foundations. I think this is Foundations 2. I think. And I already used the stamp that says Hello Autumn. Where did I put the stamp? It's out. Here it is. So here's all the different sayings you get. You get gobble till you wob, or, oh, good call, Ken. Why don't we just open this bad boy up? You get gobble till you wobble. Do I have the right way?
Yes.
Well, it's such fine text.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes. Why don't you read it?
There's gobble till you wobble, thankful, grateful, and blessed. Or not and blessed. Thankful, grateful, blessed. Hello, autumn. Fall greetings. I'm so thankful for you. Fall is in the air. Harvest blessings. Happy pumpkin spice season. Yay, I think. Every year I fall for pumpkins, autumn leaves, hay rides, cozy sweaters, apples, and you.
Aww.
Give thanks. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'm nuts about you.
You're nuts about me. So that's a stamp set that you get with the Happy Harvest Fall Kit. So I stamped that kind of at an angle because when I cut the paper moved, so it's kind of at an angle. So I thought it would be good for the sentiment to be at an angle also. So again, I'm just going to use my tape runner. And this is paper that comes with the Fall Harvest Kit.
Froze up.
Oh no.
As it often does.
There we go. We're moving again. Okay, so the Hello Autumn's at an angle. The paper cut at an angle, so I thought it would be good at an angle. I put adhesive on the back, and I'm going to line this up. I'm going to spin the card so I can see better. And line this up at the top, kind of over to the side. There. So that's what I got so far. And then my shaker elements are two different leaves. We have this leaf, which reminds me of the Canadian maple leaf.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this leaf.
It's kind of an oak leaf.
An oak leaf. So I think this is the same way front or back, but I just want to check to make sure. Yep, looks like it works. So there's two sides to the foam, a glossy side, woo, and a matte side with regular paper on it. I like to use the glossy side down on the card because the glossy side has a plastic covering that I'm peeling off right now, and that creates static cling on the shaker pieces.
And your hand.
And my hand. So I'm going to put this like...
And you can see the pre-cut elements have the center, and one tip George gave me that I like to use is leave the center intact when you're laying it down. That way it keeps the shape and you're not squishing the element as you're trying to lay it out.
Right.
George popped it out a little to make it easier.
Which I forgot to do that I was just doing. Where's the hook?
I don't know where it went to.
And then I just use our tool to pull out the center and then push it down nice and firmly so it sticks. And then this one, I think I can do the same with this one. Oh no, I can't. Can I? Nope. This one I have to do with the shiny side facing up because the cutout is a certain way. So I'm going to pop this up through the front. And peel the paper off the back. Oops, it broke in my finger. And then I'm going to lay this. I'm going to lay this like this, I think. And I'm just going to use the pick to pop out the center. Up. Of course, it got caught. Ta-da! And there we down, flip the whole card over and just press to make sure it's firm and adhered. Yay! Now I get to add toppings. What toppings? Actually, before I add toppings, I almost forgot. I have to put the backs in. So the backs are cut out with the dies. So that one fits there. I just wanted to make sure it was dry fit first. This is also Queen & Company glitter sticker paper. It's a super fine, super smooth glitter paper. Actually, even when you cut it, it cuts almost like fabric. It's almost like it's woven glitter. So let's see if I can peel the backing off this.
While George is doing that, one tip we often like to give with these is to save the inserts, because you can always use the foam to pop up other elements, or some of the shapes you can really just use the foam again as a whole new element, maybe putting paper or the foil on top of it, and we've done that in some of our other videos. So don't necessarily throw this away.
So this I'm just going to move over to the side so I can see it better. Super thin, super shiny. There. So that's the inside of this one. The inside of the maple leaf is glitter cardstock, so I'm just going to throw some adhesive on here. Pop this bad boy in here like this. All right, now I'm going to use some of the toppings that came with the kit. These are, what were they called? Metallic pearlies, or pearlescent pearlies. So I think for the gold, I want to use some green. I'm going to huff into the container before I use it.
Because that will help disperse the static electricity.
Right. Some dark gray, or dark brown. I will use some brown gems. And some gold pearlies. And some red pearlies. I think that's enough. And then I'm going to peel off the top. I'm going to do one at a time. What'd you do with my backings? Oops. And then I'm going to lay this down. And I'm going to just line up one side of the leaf. And then gently let it fall right on top. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as you have it so there's no openings in your card, you're good to go. And then I'm going to do the other one before I put the top on. So what do I want to do with this one? I think some pink. And some brown. And some red will disappear. I think some brown gems. And some green gems. I think that's as full as I actually kind of want to make that one. So I'm going to very carefully peel off the plastic topping, because the plastic will have static electricity in it, And if you don't do it slowly, it could pop your toppings out of your card, which is not the end of the world, but you'll be chasing toppings for a while.
And I gave a little huff onto the acetate to help alleviate any static electricity.
I'm just going to drop that, and it's not perfect, but it's everything is sealed, everything is closed, it's perfect. This is just the backing paper from the red on the inside, so I don't need that.
I'll peel this while you do that.
And we're going to use some Queen & Company sheer glue. This is like rubber cement. It never truly 100% dries, so it will have give and move to it. So it sticks to acetate really, really well. You'll find if you use like Elmer's glue or regular craft glue that it will dry out, and in like 2 or 3 months the acetate will just fall off the front of your card. But with this stuff, it doesn't. And this is often sold out on Queen & Company's website. So I suggest if you see it in stock, you grab a bunch. Then you just lay this on top to hide your foam insert. Ta-da!
Now, I started this, but it's super sticky, and it was distorting and sticking to my fingers, so I don't know if you want to lay it down.
All right.
And then pull part of it off.
This is going to be fun.
Just move up a little so they can see.
Yep. I'm still peeling off. I'm peeling off the whole thing. Okay. Throwing caution to the wind, Ken. Caution to the wind.
Okay.
You make me nervous. All right. Give me the pokey tool. Pokey tool.
Can we move up a little?
No, I don't want to.
So you want it off camera?
Yes. So if I mess up, people can't see. Ken was completely right with this. I'm trying, I think I'm going to do it this way. I think I'm going to fold it in half.
And do the tip.
And do
the stem.
The stem first. And then slowly, or not so slowly.
So the sticker paper is a little more of a challenge.
Well, I forgot how thin it was.
Yeah, the challenge might outweigh the convenience.
Yeah, I think it does. And I think I bent it back upon itself. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Come on, you little turkey.
No, turkey's my card.
Huh. So there. Up. Oh, I didn't space it out enough.
Unfortunately, you're off camera, so we can't see.
Yeah, we have to move the camera closer to us, I think. All right. I can fix that later. Maybe. There. Almost perfect. And there you have your Hello Autumn shaker card. Yay! So that's our first card of the night.
Are you going to put any bling on? Because we have all 7 bling books.
So what's this? This is glittery bling, like little dots. That's in the green bling. And the red bling is, ooh, these are hearts. These are hearts. They're frosted hearts and gem hearts. And then in the orange one, we have same thing, but with stars. They're frosted stars and gem stars. And then in the black bling book, we have, ooh, micro dots, little dots of gems. And in the dark blue, they need to, Wendy, you need to come out with a big bling book like this. I like this blue. Oh, these are like sugared candy drops. I kind of like these. Okay. I'm going to use a couple orange, couple yellow, a couple green, and a couple blue. So set that to the side, my friend. And I'm going to do these are whoop. Well, when you get the backing off, I left the backing here. So I'm just going to use my pick and pick up the backing, put the glue backing down, and then stick my embellishment there. I'm going to do a blue one. Green one. And I think this orangey red one. There, I like that. I think that's all I'm going to do on this card. I don't know. I want to use a yellow one too, though. No, I think that's enough. I don't want to push it. I think that's good. It's a nice little embellishment up by the salutation. And it's a shaker.
So while I'm picking up, we can talk about the kits that we're using if people didn't see it in the beginning.
So the kit that we just used is part of the Happy Harvest Fall Kit. It comes with a sheet of orange and a sheet of gold sticker cardstock, not sticker cardstock, glitter cardstock. It comes with a set of stamps, the Queen and Company paper pad, and it comes with enough foam elements that you can make 3 of each type of element. So you have like a maple leaf, a turkey, a acorn, a tall pumpkin. What did you say the other leaf was?
I think one's an oak leaf and one's a maple leaf.
An oak leaf. The turkey comes with the feathers in the back, the turkey body, the turkey feet, and the turkey beak. A sunflower, and of course you get like the top to the acorn and the top to the pumpkin.
So the card I'm doing, I'm going to use the turkey.
Your turkey.
Your turkey.
Your turkey.
And I use the sentiment of gobble till you wobble. So I've got some different elements here.
And Ken used elements from Foundations 1 and 2.
Yep, these are from the Foundations kit. So these shapes got you that. And then the turkey is from the Harvest.
Happy Harvest Fall Kit.
Happy Harvest Fall Kit.
Oh, that kit also comes with shaker elements that you saw on the bottom of the picture.
So I'm just gonna put the little backdrop circle I have for the turkey together.
And these papers come from?
It's right there. Oops, it's not quite lined up.
So the polka dot paper on the bottom comes from the Petite Patterns paper pad, and then the other papers, the two that Ken is using now, come from the Happy Harvest paper stack.
And they keep sliding on me, so I'm not getting a good lineup.
That looks good. So if anyone has any questions and you are watching on Facebook, you have to come over to YouTube. So if you click on the link in the description for YouTube, it'll bring you over to YouTube and you can sign in and you can chat with us here. And I guess what we would like to know from people is, do you like YouTube better than Facebook Lives?
And this one I'm gonna have go off the edge of the card a little, so I'm just giving kind of an even layout to this part. And once I get it on the card, I'll just give it a little slice over to the side. So you can see all these papers are double-sided. So for this one, I actually originally started using this design, but the red circle got kind of lost because of all the red elements on that, and it wasn't really showing much, so I chose to do the other kind of style. Whoops, and I totally wanted to pop this up. I totally forgot. So I'm going to waste all that adhesive I use, and I'm using the leftover bits from the oak leaf to pop this up.
So Wendy McTurk has a comment. She asks if she's the only one chatting. And yes, Wendy, you are the only one in YouTube chatting. So I think people might be confused why we're not doing a Facebook Live. And we're doing it here. We thought we would come here because they're easier to schedule on YouTube. But for us to see your comments, you have to be on YouTube and logged in. And you have to remember also that your YouTube account is free. There's no charge for it. There's nothing you have to do. It's just a quick sign up, or you can use your Google account as your account to sign in.
And I'm chopping off the edge, so I just wanted to kind of eyeball where the edge of the little banner was before I put the foam down.
And it's a very nice day out in our neighborhood today, so we opened all the doors and windows, and now our neighbor is mowing their lawn. Yes.
But I'm pretty sure with the microphones that they're not going to hear that too strongly.
Yay.
So I'm just going to eyeball this. Oh, and I think I'm cutting right where the foam is.
There you go.
So that's popped up because the turkey is going to be all popped up. So the turkey element, remember we've got the centerpiece. I'm just loosening it up. I'm not going to take it all the way out.
And I think it might be the same on the back as it is on the front, so you might want to put the shiny side down.
Right, so I could go like that.
Yeah. That's what I would do if this was my card. Kind of is, because it's a turkey.
And it's gobble till you wobble.
I wobble.
So by popping the center up, it's easier to release, but it's still in the center there to help everything keep its shape. Oh, and I just realized.
Your head was in the camera?
No, that I thought I didn't adhere this down, but I did.
Yep.
So now
I would have stopped you. You want the pick?
Pop out the center. No, I'm good. So we can keep this to pop up other things. And there's the turkey element and the other pieces that I haven't put down yet. Oh, this didn't cut, so this should have gone underneath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't think about that.
Entirely. I totally was thinking it would be cut out here, but it's not. So this should have gone underneath.
You could cut it out now. You don't have to if you don't want to. Because really, if you put enough toppings in,
yeah,
it's not
I'll
going
just
to
fill
really
it
make
up.
a difference.
I don't think I'm going to freehand that. So, in the future, check your shapes. Because that should have gone underneath, and then we could have had that as a nice backdrop to match the outside. So for now, I'll just have to fill them up. So I'm going to use some of the gems.
And these gems, they look orange on the camera, but they're more like a gold. So Queen and Company has orange gems, and these are lighter than these orange gems.
And I'm adding some brown gems.
And these brown gems are exclusive to this kit.
And maybe I'll mix it up. I'll do some green pearlies.
Like the metallic pearlies.
And I wanted to use a little bit of these pumpkins.
And those are from the Halloween Hooplah Kit.
So I'm just putting a few of those in. One of them's gone rogue. And then
You're not supposed to have the pumpkin pie till after the turkey, not in the turkey. Turkey.
It's going to go in the turkey anyways. Turkey. So just want to spread some of those around a little bit. And I need a little bit more since the background faux pas.
There's all those browns and golds.
Yep, that's what I was just grabbing. So getting some of the darker gold pearls. And I think I'll do the gold. And each time just giving a little huff. So I think that's pretty full. So now I'm ready to do my acetate. So just getting that ready. And now I'll peel off the backing carefully.
So because we use the shiny side down, Ken avoided the problem that you might get with static electricity pulling off the paper off the top. But sometimes if you pull too quickly, you'll pop the card when the paper releases from the foam, and it'll make your card kind of flop a little bit, and things will explode all over the table. It's never fun.
So mine was just a little off, so it didn't quite work out. But it's still covering and everything's sealed. And then, was this?
Nope, that was cardstock.
So this is cardstock, so I have to use the shear glue on the acetate.
Yeah, if this was the paper, it's paper thin, so you could tell easily.
So I'm just putting a small bead of the shear glue.
And the shear glue, a little goes a long way. If you could see what I was doing, I was just going around and dotting it around the outside. I don't even put a thin bead.
So I spread that around a little.
Spread it around, Ken.
And since this goes under the body, it's covering up that part. So there's that. And then I have his body. And I went ahead already, and the feet and the beak were elements with little die cuts, and because they're super tiny, I was afraid I was going to lose them beforehand, so I put them down ahead of time.
And this is made with the Queen and Company super fine glitter paper. So he's peeling off the back.
And the glue for his googly eyes stuck to the backing, so that was making it a little bit of a challenge. And now I can place him down in the center.
I love googly eyes.
So I went ahead and did googly eyes because gobble till you wobble, you needed googly eyes. So I think that worked out with the toppings.
Yeah.
And now I can just do my card base. I did it so it would cover the whole thing.
One thing that Ken didn't mention is the super fine glitter that he made the body out of is silver white glitter paper that we just colored with an alcohol marker.
Well, I figured you would mention it since you colored it. And I just took it because you decided not to use it.
Because I like the gold and the red for my
Oops.
leaves. There you go. So much easier that way.
So we're removing this. You did not remember that I missed that.
This is not the back of the turkey you're looking for?
Right. So there you go. Gobble till you wobble.
Yay!
That could have been centered a little more, but whatever. Crafters are humans too. Oh, I wanted to use some of the micro dots. That's right. So for this, I was just going to use one of each dot. And I was going to do the red, the orange, and the yellow. And just put one dot because I realized that I stamped it off.
And then it'll look like you did it that way for purpose. There's these two.
Oh, I'm good with the small ones.
Okay, these are small.
I'm good with the micro.
These are kind of like flowers, though.
I was considering using the other flowery ones, but decided not to.
I think I'm going to use these on my card, next card, in the white one.
Oops.
So Wendy sent us some love. Thank you, Wendy.
So there's some red, orange, and yellow bling, and it totally makes it look balanced and intentional, which it totally was.
Of course it was. So there's two of our cards. You got a turkey, you got a leaf. And my next card is a pumpkin card, which is made with elements from the Happy Harvest Fall Kit and the Halloween Hoopla Kit.
So, oops, wrong slide. These kits.
Right. So like I said at the beginning of our live, the Halloween Hoopla Kit is currently sold out, but it will be back in stock in August. So if you go and sign up. If you go through our link and sign up, you will be notified through email when it's back in stock. So I'm just moving all my elements off my card so I could quick put it together. So this is paper from the Happy Harvest paper pad. It's two-sided. There's that side and this side. I like this side. So I'm just going to take this and run quickly. And then I'm going to align it. Oops.
And with it not being as warm, we opened all the windows like George said, but it's kind of warm with the lights in the corner without any windows open.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then this is from the Petite Patterns kit, and I kind of liked it.
The paper pad.
Paper pad, yeah, not kit. No kit.
And the foundations dies.
That I cut part of, I didn't cut all, because I wanted to put it on here kind of like, actually before I do this, make sure I have the card oriented right. I haven't stamped it yet because I want to stamp right onto the background. And I am using Catherine Pooler Midnight Black ink. We love this ink. And I'm going to pull this down so I could see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to just stamp. Ta-da! And there, now I can put these on because I know how far I can go over. So these are just embellishments that I thought would look cool on the card. There's that one. And actually, I think I want to use a little bit more of this.
My turkey could have been fuller. Because once you stand him up, he's about half full.
And then
now he's got a hair.
And I'm just going to stagger these like this. And then take the scissors. Or if you have a paper trimmer, you could use paper trimmer too.
Did you want the paper trimmer?
No. Scissors are good enough for me. There you go. I've got my salutation, my little embellishment thingies, and now I'm going to do my pumpkin. Ken keeps moving me back up into the camera. Thank you, Ken. And I'm halfway popping out the center. I don't think there's a top or a
And the
bottom.
pumpkin is symmetrical, so you can do shiny side down.
Right. So I'm just going to kind of line this up at the bottom. And put it down. Use my picker tool to pull out the center and save it for later because we can use it to pop stuff up. And then I am going to do the same for the tall pumpkin. Now this pumpkin comes from Halloween Hoopla Kit, and this pumpkin, the tall pumpkin, comes from the Happy Harvest Fall Kit. So shiny side down, whoop, peeling that off. My center kind of popped out on the side. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to pull it down. Sorry, guys. Kind of line it up. Oh, or do I want it leaning up against the other one? No, I don't.
While George is doing that, just a reminder that if you're watching only on Facebook, you'll need to pop over to YouTube to chat with us. And so there'll be a link in the top corner on the video from YouTube, and you can use that to jump over to the video page on YouTube.
So there. And then this is extra. You can use it to pop up sentiments or anything like that that you want later. And then for the pumpkin, I have these inserts to go in. So I don't need a lot of adhesive, just a little bit. Oop, there we go.
That could have been a disaster.
What?
One of the acetate sheets went under the board.
Oh, yeah. We would have been looking for a long time. And here's the other. Oops, wrong way. Just need a little adhesive to hold it in place. And then set it in about where it goes. And then this. You just eyeball to go. Oh, I gotta pull it off camera. Sorry, guys. Pull it like that, and then stick it down. And then the pumpkin, there is a top and the bottom. The bottom is wider than the top where the bumps are.
The tall pumpkin? Because they're both pumpkins.
You're right. And whoops, I'm flopping this all around. And what people might not be able to see is the short pumpkin is orange paper with chevrons. And on the flip side of the orange paper is orange paper with polka dots, tiny polka dots. So the tall one is polka dot, the short one is chevron.
And the petite patterns, that's how it's the same color, but the different pattern on each side.
So one side's chevron, one side's polka dot. You know, I'm going to put just a couple pumpkin in each one because you kind of lose it on the background. And now...
Are those like baby pumpkins?
Yes. Well, Ken, what's inside a pumpkin?
Seeds.
There you go. So I'm going to use some green gems in this one. I'm going to use some yellow gems in this one. I'm going to use some green pearlies in this one. And I'm going to use some gold pearlies over here. And then I'm going to use some dark brown over here. And I'm going to use some light tan over here. Light tan or flesh? In the light, they kind of look flesh color.
I think it's like a blush.
And then in the short pumpkin, I'm going to put some pink. Because, you know, why not? And in the tall, I'm going to put some big blue. Ta-da! I think that's great. Shake it to even it out a little bit. You know what? Maybe I want some white diamonds in both. Okay. Now I'm good. So now, excuse me, Ken. It's like AMSR or whatever it is. I'm going to peel off my paper backing, give it to my lovely assistant. line up one side of it. Actually, I'm going to line up the top. And just drop it down, rub it down. And then I'm going to peel the paper off and give it to my lovely assistant, who has pre-huffed my tall pumpkin acetate.
You didn't flip it around, did you?
No. And then I'm just going to drop it. Oop. A little off center. But everything is covered, and you can just take your scissors.
They can't see what you're doing.
It's part of the magic, Ken. I just took my scissors and cut the side where I was a little
Diane's
off
chatting too. Diane said, great card.
Thanks, Diane. So there's my two cards. This pumpkin is going to have a green stem, I think. So, yep, I'm just going to put that on here first with the tiniest dab of glue on the acetate.
And this is the sheer glue. If you didn't see, the sheer glue is glue that works great on the acetate because it never dries fully, so it stays flexible.
And then on the back, I just squeeze a little bit out and dot around, because with sheer glue, much like rubber cement, a little goes a long, long way. And you don't need half as much as what you might think you do. Oops. Bring this to the side so I can pick it up. And I'm going to place it right on top, like that. Push it down. And actually, I never pushed it down from the back to make sure everything's stuck, which is something I like to do. You don't have to do it. So there's one pumpkin done. And the tall pumpkin, I'm going to give an orange top on, but instead of a orange polka dot top, he has an orange chevron top, and I might make it a little crooked there. And then I'm just going to do the same thing here, just polka dot it around. Just polka dotted around. You didn't even correct me, Kindler.
What? If that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing.
I'm dotting it around. Then I'm just going to place this on top. Ta-da! And there you have a sweet card that says, every year I fall for pumpkins, autumn dreams, autumn leaves, hay rides, cozy sweaters, apples, and you. So there you go. Oh wait, I have to put embellishments on it. I wanted to use the white ones. I was going to say, who took my white ones? Ken. I'm going to use the orange and the yellow and the...
Yeah, Carrie, unfortunately,
red.
it seems YouTube's lowering our audio, even though we have everything turned up all the way here. Wendy, who was watching earlier, said it was better with headphones.
Yeah, you should also check in in your YouTube app to make sure that the YouTube app on your phone is turned up. I don't know what I want to do with these. I think maybe right up top. So I got a red one.
These were the ones I was thinking of using, but I thought they were too big for my card. They're kind of nice little flowers.
An orange one. And these are in the white bling book. In the 2019 bling books. Because we got the bling books last year and they contain different embellishments. Oh, I kind of am in love with that. I kind of am. I kind of want to do stuff here too. No, I'm good. No, I'm.
I think it's good. Diane says she can hear us just fine. So yeah, unfortunately, I think you might want to adjust the audio in your YouTube app.
Yeah, make sure your YouTube app has the audio turned all the way up. So there.
If you're watching on the desktop, like in the corner, there will be a little volume, a microphone, like speaker icon. You can turn up the volume. Turn up the volume.
Actually, you would turn up the volume like this. It goes this way, across the bottom this way.
Oh, I thought it popped up.
No, it goes long ways. Long ways, not tall ways. So I'm putting away my embellishments because we're trying to return everything to where it belongs when we craft.
Put your other card up.
Okay, I'm putting stuff away still here. Hang on, give me a sec. A leaf card. So we made these 3 cute cards. I really am in love with this and this. It's okay.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
You're so dismissive.
It's okay. I love this card. This card I love. And I don't know if I love the card because of the card or I absolutely love this pumpkin, but I love the paper too. And then this was kind of a stroke of genius that I totally stole when you said you were doing this. Yeah.
But the reason your cards are not as good as mine is yours are missing googly eyes.
If this wasn't a fall card and this was a Halloween card, this bad boy would definitely have the googly eyes. Where are the googly eyes?
They're underneath the papers, I think.
Oh, they're there.
This is what the people want.
Bam!
Uh-huh.
Bam!
Because everything's a competition.
That is kind of freaking adorable. I love it. But it doesn't belong on this particular card.
So thanks for joining us, everybody. If you scroll back in the chat, you can see our links.
So we use the 2 kits shown here today, the Happy Harvest Fall Kit with a link, or an affiliate link is shown there. That way, if you click through that link and you make a purchase, we get a small commission at no charge to you, and we would like to thank you in advance. The Halloween Hoopla Kit will show is out of stock. You should put your email in. There's an email notification on that page. Put your email in. It will be in stock again in August.
And the other things we used for a lot of the sentiments, we used items from the foundation die sets, and you can see the pictures down below. These are really great for like just a little added elements for your cards and designs, and it doesn't have to be just Queen and Company shaker cards. These are great basics to use for your regular card designs.
Yep. And then there's the bling books. I love the bling books. Like I was saying, there's new bling books, I believe, every year. At least there's been the last 2 years. These bling books have all the same type of bling in each, well, no. Each color binder has the same type of bling. So, for example, the white has the same bling on it that I used. Switch over to the overhead cam, Ken. That has this same type of bling, but it has it in all the colors in the white binder.
Yep.
So each binder will have a different type of bling, but it'll have all the colors for that type of bling. Jump it back.
And then there was also the petite, not petite,
Oh,
patterns paper pad.
I was in a hurry.
The other paper pad we were using was from the Happy Harvest kit, but you can purchase that separately.
Yep.
So they're nice little double-sided 6x6 pads.
Yeah, I really love all their paper pads. There's hasn't been one that I don't like yet. The Disney ones hold a fond place in my heart because Disney holds a fond place in my heart. But I have to say that this petite patterns with the little polka dots and the chevrons, it's kind of a great little basics to have, because if you want to coordinate colors, you got all your basic colors here. If you want to coordinate between have the same color polka dots and chevrons like I did with the pumpkin card, you can do that. It's just a great basic to keep around. I think we will keep using this over and over and over again for cards. They're great for backgrounds. The Queen and Company microfine glitter paper, that's great stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Though, as we learned today, be careful if you're cutting very delicate dies, because laying it down without keeping the backing on, which is what I did, is very difficult. So you want to keep the backing on it and slowly peel the backing away when you're laying it down. Otherwise, you'll have a card like Georgie has.
But it was really helpful because that's what I used for the little feet and the beak on the turkey.
Yeah, but you took your time. I was in a hurry. I thought I could do it no problem. I don't want to say my eyes were bigger than my tummy, but my eyes might have been a little bit bigger than my tummy. My mouth wrote a check that my fingers could not cash.
So it's like Thanksgiving.
Yes, yes it is. So we will be back next Monday for a Make It Monday, and next Monday is
The 29th.
day before my birthday.
Right.
So it's apropos that it should be Christmas right before my birthday.
Your birthday's in July.
Yeah, but we're making Christmas cards.
So we're going to wait until Christmas for your birthday gifts? Okay.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. I'm just saying that they're two big, great holidays that we can celebrate in one live video.
Okay.
So join us next Monday at 7 Eastern right here on YouTube, and we hope to see you guys there.
And hi Dee, we're wrapping up. You can
hi.
watch the recording. Thanks for joining us though.
Yep, have a great night everyone. Don't forget to get your Queen and Company kits and get your fall and Thanksgiving cards started soon. Thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.